Hello everybody and welcome to my Bentis cosplay tutorial part 2. In this video I'll show you how I made his cape, shirt and shorts among other details. You can find the link for part 1 in the description box. Let's start. First of all, I traced all the patterns into the fabrics, which you can also find in the description. I started with the shorts. Cut 2 pieces of each side. And now pin the 2 front pieces together along the middle. Repeat the same process for the back piece. And then assemble both sides so the seams are looking away from each other. And pin them down the middle and along the edges. And add a pleat on the center of each piece to make the shorts more round-shaped. You can now sew everything together. And finally, sew in a rectangle of fabric on each of the legs openings. Once finished, you can fold it down the middle and sew over it again. This is how it will look after sewing in golden ribbons as well. Let's now move to the cape. For the fabrics, I used an extra long dress, so I had to adapt the patterns to what I had, which would be something like 2 giant triangles. Pin both of them together as shown in the video. And once you open it, it should look like this. I now added the golden ribbon and cut out the same shape out of white fabrics. I also added some details with thermoadhesive vinyl. You just have to iron over it and remove the plastic. Out of white fabrics, I cut and sewed this shape, which I then sewed into the back of the cape. For the top piece of the cape, I cut out this shape out of cream-colored fabrics. You can now turn it around and iron over the piece to flatten it out. Now cut out and sew a bunch of these circular and triangular shapes as well. And sew all the pieces together. I now iron over the pieces and used interlining to glue in the brown parts. And I used thermoadhesive vinyl once again for the details. I finally pinned all the pieces in place and sewed the golden ribbon around the edge as well. And this is how it's looking like so far. And after adding the bottom piece of the cape. And your cape is now finished. To learn how to make the beret, you can check out my sucrose tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to learn how I made the harp and shirt, and check out part 1 if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching this far.